What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video we are checking out Chavez. We're checking out the song Pedazos and Libertad. Oh my god, I know I butchered those. Live here on YouTube. So I want to give a huge shout out to Gabsy on Patreon for actually requesting this video. Thank you so much, Gabsy. I'm pretty hyped. I've become quite a fan of his through RBD, and so I'm really excited to see what we get from his sort of solo performances here. So we're gonna dive into this. Let's just do it.
Puede ser que tenga que mirar atrás para saber.
This is such a different vibe than what I'm used to from seeing him in RBD. Obviously in RBD, he's always moving around the stage, always high energy, and it's very interesting to see him dialed back a little bit, and also, like, you know, looking so much more mature than he did in the RBD days. It's very interesting.
Como caí en este lugar y ahora qué, si me perdí en medio del mar y me olvidé.
God, his vocals are beautiful.
¿Qué es lo que tengo que buscar? En ti encontré la fe otra vez, y si mi vida está en pedazos, tal vez me ayudes a juntarlos. Tengo que entender también.
So after hearing a few of his solo moments in RBD, I started to really be into his vocals. Hearing him do his own solo music here, he is so strong vocally, and it's something that you don't always notice right away if you're watching an entire group of people, but the minute that they get their solo sections, you're like, oh my god, there's so much talent here, and I'm definitely feeling it with this.
Que tú me estabas esperando para completar tu espacio con tus pedazos entre tus manos.
Oh, that guitar!
Puede ser, solo sea la eternidad, y vas a ver si esto se tenga que acabar, al menos hoy. Eres mi faro en este mar y me haces ver que ya no tengo que buscar. Me ayudes a juntarlos. Tengo que entender también que tú me estabas esperando.
He can move a crowd with these vocals. Obviously, this is more of a religious song, so I'm obviously not a religious dude. But what I love is you can feel the passion of how he really feels about his faith and how it's his lantern in the sea, as he says. It's his way where he no longer has to search. He really cares about this, and you can hear that in his vocal intensity. And I also love the fact that the crowd is loving this. And I imagine if you were an RBD fan, Christian fan, any of those things, getting a chance to actually see him live performing this, it would be so fucking incredible.
Para completar tu espacio. Vuelvo a vivir. En ti encontré la fe otra vez, y si mi vida es en
Oh, you can hear the fans screaming these lyrics. So, song one, I'm already pretty hooked. Again, I'm not a religious guy, don't really listen to religious music and things like that, but what I can always appreciate and respect is people who do and who are like very passionate about it. Hearing the vocal delivery of this shows me that Christian is very passionate about what he's singing about. What I love is that there is that fan interaction. Something that I've always loved about RBD was that they were always able to hype their fans up. Christian is doing just the same in his own solo work here. I can hear the fans screaming these lyrics. Some of these high notes or like these longer notes that Christian was hitting are really fucking amazing. And I'm really stoked to be watching his solo stuff because it really lets me see more of him as an individual artist. And one thing I've learned about that is it causes me to go back to RBD and appreciate that group even more as I'm seeing each person's individual journey either before or after the group. And so it's really awesome to see that. So the next track we're listening to is Libertad. Woo! Can I just say that I'm so glad he's performing with a live band? Like, it just makes it hit so much harder. Woo! Hey, Puff Daddy!
El silencio se va junto a mí, ya no está. El dolor se marchó y mi alma es libre del temor. Comprendí que si estoy aquí es porque yo así lo decidí. Conocer y reconocer que nada es perfecto y el defecto es bello también. Libertad, libertad. No voy a abandonar mis sueños. Libertad, libertad. Es tiempo de vivir sin miedo. Yo solo quiero libertad. Yo solo quiero libertad. Yo solo quiero libertad. Yo solo quiero libertad.
Okay. That was a fucking moment right there. That moment where I thought drums were about to start in this chorus and they did not. There was no instruments at all. Hearing Christian, very intense vocals up there, hearing the entire room singing and harmonizing with him, that is such a big moment. And again, he has a way of moving a crowd. But more than that, you can feel the intensity in that song. Oh my God.
Deja atrás el disfraz, quema ya antifaz. Tu destino es vivir y sentir dejando de fingir. Puedo amar, no hay oscuridad, hay nuevos horizontes que buscar. Hoy mi fe me hace creer que tengo mil razones para tocar el cielo y gritar. Libertad, libertad. No voy a abandonar mis sueños. Libertad, libertad. Es tiempo de vivir sin miedo. Yo solo quiero libertad. vivo en libertad, no tengo que ocultar mi personalidad. Libertad, yo vivo en libertad, no me voy a frenar, yo busco libertad. No voy a abandonar mis sueños. Libertad, libertad. Es tiempo de vivir sin miedo. Yo solo quiero libertad. Yo solo quiero libertad. Yo solo quiero libertad. Yo solo quiero libertad.
Yeah!
Quiero libertad.
Christian is fucking awesome, man. Okay, so that is definitely my favorite of the two songs we just watched. It is so punk rock in the best way. It's all about wanting to be free to express who you want to be yourself, to be your own individual personality, to be able to choose who you love and love who you love and be the person that you are and be in love and not have anybody tell you any other way. I thought it was so cool to see Christian pull that pride flag out at the very end to be like, hey, this is punk rock. Here's, this is my flag. This is what I'm standing for. It's so awesome to see that. Now, obviously, Christian is from a different country. I don't know what everyone's laws are for LGBTQ. But even here in America, though it is better than other places, it is so far from perfect. And it's amazing to see that people in other countries are standing up and having these moments. It's such a big deal for someone like Christian to be able to be himself and at the same time interact with his crowd that way, because it allows so many of your fans to realize that it is a safe place for them, to realize that they can be themselves. And just hearing Christian up there, I said he had passion in that first song. He really had it in this song as well, because he's really moving a crowd by just speaking truth. And I have so much respect for Christian. Like, holy shit. I fucking love that we're doing this, because I'm learning so much about these artists individually, and it just makes me appreciate their work so much more. So I want to give a huge shout out to Gabsy on Patreon for actually requesting this video. Thank you so much. I have an entirely new respect for Christian. So let me know in the comment section some of your favorite solo Christian performances, and I would love to check those out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.